I'm a man of my word. When I hit 50,000 followers, I will commit a second-degree felony. I let you guys on TikTok take a vote for which felony I should commit, and the overwhelming majority was public indecency. You guys really want to see me go to jail? The results are in, and you guys want me to run naked through a church rather than the hotel.
Over the years, I've seen a lot of people do very strange and very weird things for attention and followers on the internet, but never in my entire life have I seen someone say, hey, I'm gonna go commit crimes for views. Come on, guys, vote in the comments to see which felony I'll commit next. And since we already flashed a bunch of kids for 50K, how about for 100K, I go to Epstein's Island.
What?
Anyways, how's it going, broskies? It's your boy Lofi here, and have you guys ever wanted to be internet famous but didn't know what type of content to make? You're sitting here thinking, man, everything's already been done. All the gameplay YouTubers are already doing what they're doing. I'm nothing special. I'm not that funny. What can I contribute to the internet? Well, don't worry. There's a new method on how to get internet famous. Just film yourself committing crimes. Yeah, that's right. You can get street cred and internet famous at the exact same time. Honestly, this method is cracked. Some of you may be wondering, who is the absolute genius that popularized this new genre of content? And that's my boy Niklongy over on TikTok. I figured we'd take a deep dive into this new genre of content and watch this man actually commit felonies for views.
Day 1 of committing a second-degree felony for every 50,000 followers. Today we're at 47.6K, so I will not be committing any second-degree felony.
I love how Homeboy is just vlogging this like it's a normal video, like this is a normal thing to do. Just sitting there like, hey, what's up guys? Today I'm actually going to be selling crack to kids. Shout out to El Chapo for sponsoring this video. He gave me a great deal on some cocaine. Nah, but seriously though, what went wrong in bro's life to where he decided, you know what? I think it's already over for me. I might as well just risk going to jail for the rest of my life for some internet clout. It's honestly the best thing I can do. But guys, that was just day 1. And the thing is, people really want to see him commit some felonies. So by day 2, he already hit 50K. So let's see what the chat decided the felony was gonna be, alright? I'm honestly very, very curious.
I'm a man of my word. When I hit 50,000 followers, I will commit a second-degree felony. I let you guys on TikTok take a vote for which felony I should commit, and the overwhelming majority was public indecency.
You know, some people really just want to watch the world burn. Or in this case, they want to turn this guy into a PDF file. Like, what? Why? Why was the overwhelming majority public indecency? They just want the guy to go outside with this dangalang swangin'? Like, why do so many people want to watch this guy go outside with his meat hanging out? Like, why do so many people want to know what that looks like? No, if you really want to see some big meat swangin', there's this thing on the internet called gay porn.
Really glad it wasn't murder because I am committed to this video. So public indecency is kind of a blanket term for pretty much doing anything naked in public that's offensive.
So if the top comment was go murder somebody, would he actually have done that? If they had actually decided, yeah, go to an orphanage and give a kid trauma for the rest of his life by pulling a Dr. Disrespect, would he have done that? Influencers will usually do a lot of stuff for clout and attention and to keep the ball rolling so they can make internet money. But I think most people aren't willing to become literal criminals and get put on the special list just so they can get famous for, I don't know, maybe a week. And honestly, the dude was right. Public indecency has a very wide spectrum of crimes that it could be. Like, dude could literally just go outside and piss on a tree, and if one person sees him, oh, that's public indecency. Oh, and fun fact of the day, if you get caught peeing outside in some states in the US, you can actually get put on the special list with people like EDP445. I am so serious. There are people in the US right now who can't get a job because they walked out the bar one day drunk and peed on a tree. And now they're on the same list as the people Chris Hansen used to catch. It's actually crazy. So I don't know what state this guy lives in, but he is literally saying that he's willing to risk getting put on the special list just for some TikTok clout. You know, I thought that I was a pretty stupid guy, but I'm not this stupid. Honestly, watching this guy's videos is making me feel a lot better about myself.
I need a little bit of time to put a plan in place, but keep your eyes peeled for this video. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, but it's probably gonna involve me running naked through a very busy public place. We hit 100,000 followers, I'm gonna commit a Class A second-degree felony.
Yo, honestly, I believe him. This guy is setting goals and he's ready to achieve them. You know, this is that crackhead level of I can and will do anything and I will achieve my goal that more people should apply to their lives. I just wish this guy took this energy and maybe used it to do something more productive than possibly traumatizing an entire group of people. You know, that doesn't seem very cool to me. I really don't know why this dude is trying to be Boont Gang Jr., alright? Some of you may or may not remember remember who that is, alright? Boont Gang, aka John Gabbana, as he's known by now since he's turned his life around, used to go into stores, film himself stealing things, and then yelling Boont Gang as he ran out. But at least homeboy John is stuck with the gimmick of theft. This dude, niklongy, is over here trying to legitimately become the biggest menace to society for TikTok views. Jesus Christ.
It keeps getting better. When we hit 1 million followers, I will commit a Class A first-degree felony, and that will likely be my very last video. Time to get to work.
Bro, this guy is the absolute definition of a crash out, okay? Like, we all use the term, oh man, these dudes are crashing out anytime somebody gets into a fight or does something cringe or stupid where they spurg out, right? But this guy is actually a crash out. He's willing to ruin his entire life just so he can be famous on the internet for a little bit, so people like me can make these videos and he gets his name and his face out there. But then he'll just sit in prison and probably get beat up every day because he looks like a little bitch. But hey, I'm jumping the gun here. He hasn't actually committed the felony yet. Apparently, he had people vote through the TikTok voting system where he would run naked through wherever it was. And apparently, people voted a church. You know, the place where people go to worship and get closer to their God and overall just try and better their lives. Yeah, he wants to kind of like go and mess all that up by having his dang-a-lang swing and as the pastor is giving his sermon.
You guys really want to see me go to jail? The results are in, and you guys want me to run naked through a church rather than the hotel.
Why were these homeboys two options? Why did he choose for his felony to be, you know what, I kind of want to just expose myself in front of a bunch of people, men, women, children, babies included? Because he said earlier in one of his videos that he would probably run naked through somewhere for public indecency when he could have just, as I mentioned, peed on a tree. But nah, this dude has some weird sick kink or something where he just wants a lot of people to see his bare butt cheeks. You know, I'm starting to think that this guy started this project just so he could have an excuse to expose himself in front of a bunch of people. I think he might have ulterior motives for this. Oh my god.
Great. A lot of you guys are very strongly against this. I know, I agree with you guys, but it's what you voted for. I'm not a celebrity, I'm not an influencer, I'm not here to lie to you and spread misinformation.
Yeah, no, that confirms it. This dude is literally just doing it for kicks. He wants people to see him do this. He wants to go and do this, bro. He's over here like, I'm not a celebrity, I'm not an influencer, I'm literally just here to give you the information. And the information is me running around naked. Alright, I really want you guys to see that, yeah. Also, if you were really against this, you wouldn't be doing this so-called challenge yourself, bro. Like, you don't have to do this. Nobody is forcing you to commit felonies for TikTok followers. But I guess dude had to fuel his exhibitionism kink somehow. Jesus.
I'm here to get shit done. I don't like it, but dude, who else on this app actually does what they say they're gonna do?
Okay, well, that's a valid point. You don't exactly need to commit crimes to prove, yo, bro, I'm so legit. Dude is out here acting like a white kid from a rich neighborhood pretending to be hood. You don't need crime street cred to be trusted on the internet. You kind of just need to be, I don't know, maybe just an honest and overall genuine person to gain, you know, an okay following. I swear to God, social media, specifically TikTok, has absolutely ruined the internet.
Now, if I got to pick the felony, I would have climbed something like this, the biggest, tallest one in the... I've been a rock climber for 20 years, I'm pretty experienced, and I'd much rather do something like this, the GoPro strapped to my head, by myself, not harming anybody. This is your final chance to decide what I'm doing. Should we stick with plan A, or should we move to plan B?
You know, I think I'm speaking for everyone when I say, go with plan B, bro. Oh my god. Why would you willingly make yourself a PDF file offender just for some TikTok clout? That's like the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my entire life. Like, a dude said, I'm a very accomplished rock climber. I'm doing all this, and that. I have a lot of cool skills, but I'm gonna throw my entire life away in a really cool hobby doing some cool stuff just so I can get some clout on the internet. Now, I know a lot of you are probably sitting here wondering, did he do it? Which option did he go for? Did he end up climbing that thing? Did he actually streak naked in front of men, women, and children at a church? Well, the answer is actually no. So a lot of TikTokers end up finding about this guy's account, talking about him, giving their takes on the situation and what he was trying to do. And I guess he got what he wanted. He got a little bit of 15 minutes of fame, and people rigged the voting system, and they voted for him to just commit the climbing felony instead of actually becoming a member of the Diddy party.
Copyrighted music. Hey. Hey, copyrighted music. You know I gotta mute that.
Bruh, why was this grown man filming himself committing a felony using Snapchat? Honestly, I don't know why I'm surprised. It tracks. Anybody who's willing to do something like this for internet attention is probably the same type of person who used Snapchat in their 30s.
Copyrighted music. Hey, copyrighted music. Yeah, copyrighted music. Hey, Hey, copyrighted music.
You know, I'm not the smartest guy in the world, but I'm pretty sure that they keep locks on those things for a reason. Maybe because you're not supposed to climb them. You know, after hearing all about his, oh, I'm an accomplished rock climber, blah, 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 I'm pretty sure that all of this was just a huge marketing stunt, just for him to be like, yeah, guys, look how cool of a climber I am, to get clout in the rock climbing community or free climbing community. Apparently, there's like a huge thing where people climb buildings and structures and stuff, and the cops get caught on them all the time, and these dudes constantly have to bail themselves out and go to court. And I think he just wanted to get on the map with those people by saying he was gonna commit a P. Diddy type of crime just so he could get attention. Honestly, pretty lame, bro. Should just had the balls to climb the building without all the theatrics. Fat L.
Copyrighted music. Hey, hey, copyrighted music. You know I gotta mute that copyrighted music. Hey, hey, copyrighted music. Yeah, yeah, copyrighted music. Hey, hey, copyrighted music. You know I gotta mute that copyrighted music.
I like how bro just casually filmed the police driving by as he's actively committing a felony. Not gonna lie, that's kinda hard. I'm also not gonna lie, I'm very much relieved that I wasn't gonna have to go through a bunch of editing and censoring for this video just so I could upload it to YouTube. I'm honestly really happy that he didn't go to whatever church he was gonna go to and whip out his dangalang. You know, that's honestly pretty cool thing. Shout out to the internet for, I guess, making sure this guy didn't commit an EDP 445 level crime. Honestly, the internet's been taking some fat dubs recently. You had the sketch situation, you know, everybody coming out to support bro. Honestly, that's pretty cool. Awesome to see. Then you had a bunch of Tik Tokers coming out talking about this dude and having all their audiences vote against him, streaking in public and traumatizing a bunch of men, women, and children. So honestly, the internet's been taking a lot of fat dubs this week. Faith in humanity, slightly restored. But also, I still think that this guy is an absolute dumbass. I genuinely believe that he was 100% willing to do that for TikTok clout. Maybe he was, maybe he wasn't. I'm honestly not sure. With the amount of crazy stuff and crazy people I talk about on this channel, I can't tell if people are being real or not about the stuff that they're willing to do for attention. But it's 2024. We've all seen the things that we've seen on the internet. I don't think anybody would be surprised if he did. Especially seeing that bro literally said, "Too easy. Thank you for following. What should I do at 100K? Top comment wins." He's still actively willing to commit felonies for TikTok attention. So I guess you guys will see the update vid when he hits 100,000 subscribers here in the next couple days because he's already at 93K. Hopefully for his next challenge, he just, I don't know, steals candy from a baby instead of actively committing a Law and Order type crime. But I guess we just gotta wait and see. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, then smash a fat like on it and subscribe if you're new. I'd really appreciate that. Also, the moral of this video is you don't need to do insanely absurd crazy stuff for attention on TikTok, right? You could just be a normal person and do crazy stuff for attention in real life. Like, pff, come on, bro. Also, maybe don't run around naked in churches in front of, you know, like kids and like women and babies and stuff. You know, I think that might actually be a crime. No joke, no scam. Anyways, all jokes and memes aside, I really hope you guys are all having a fantastic day. I've been Lofi. Peace out, broskies.